All right, everyone, welcome to the last station. This is species number 7 that you're going to be looking at. And the clue or the hint that goes along with species 7 is that of all the 7 species that we've looked at, this one is the earliest, or what we call the oldest, of the specimens. And so you would expect that this individual should have probably a lot of what we call the ancestral characteristics, and not what the derived characteristics like you actually have. All right, so remember, the hint is this is a very early human hominin. Another thing you'll notice about this cast is you'll see some parts of it are brown and other parts of it are this light tan color. And so the light tan color that you see here is reconstructed, meaning that the paleoanthropologist or the scientist that recreated this skeleton didn't really actually have that skeletal material there. And so being a paleoanthropologist is actually a lot of artwork, right? And so they are constructing these casts based on pieces that they probably have from many other types of species like this, filling in the blanks and then coming up with this composite right here. And so you can see, because this is so old, we don't have a lot of the pieces that are actually left for it. But nevertheless, we've got a good composite that we can kind of take a look at, and we're going to look again at those big 3 features that we do. All right, so first thing we're going to look at, we're going to grab our anatomically modern Homo sapien, and we're going to kind of look at the brain size here, okay? Next thing we want to do is we want to examine the dental traits. Apologies for the little springs in there. You want to assess, is it a U shape or is it more of a parabola? And then again, look at the foramen magnum. Do you think this species is bipedal, or do you think this is a facultative biped who also maybe had the ability to kind of climb around in the trees? All right, guys, big 3, size of the brain, shape of the dentition, and last but not least, the position of the foramen magnum. So congratulations, guys. This is the last of your species. I wish you the best of luck in trying to finding out what the names of all these species are. And make sure you're as complete as possible when you add all the details for each of the sections, because you'll find the last part of the lab is asking you to go ahead and compile your data and make comparisons between the species, not just the species to the modern human, like you did in each of the stations, but you're going to kind of back up and compare the data you have for all the species, making different types of assessments. Again, doing comparative morphology as a paleoanthropologist. All right, thank you guys so much, and I hope you enjoy this lab.